Oh wow, we're going on a big old pal around. So the three restaurants we are going to are a Chinese restaurant, a sushi restaurant, and a tea house. Wait, what about the egg and rice place? Looks like each one of these places is in the Nakano building. Ah, what about the egg and rice place? We can visit the places in any order. I'm starving, let's just go. But my egg and rice! Sorry, Nokia. You can fuck off with your egg and rice, I guess. I don't know, I guess these places are scattered all around. So I guess I'm just gonna have to look for them. One of them is probably this one where this chick was drooling. No? Oh, yeah, I just have to press X on it. A little explanation point would have been nice. Huh? What restaurant is this? This place is kind of run down, actually. It's falling apart. Actually, no, it's a complete dump. You must be blind. This place looks great. If it's been deteriorating, it means it's been here for a long time, which means customers have been coming here for a long time, which means it's good. Great, let's go in. TK, what are you having? I wonder if they're actually going to model the inside of the restaurant for this quick little thing. What should I have? The chahan looks good. So does the mapo tofu. Huh? Hapshan meal. That way I could just have the parts of the chahan I like the best. Okay, I'll go for that then. Half a chahan and a mapo tofu. Here you are. Wow, they give good-sized portions here. This was a good choice. A delicious smell. Oh, yes, it's the Sichuan pepper and the mapo tofu. Oh, the Sichuan pepper is making a beautiful harmony with the even more delicious star anise. I'm going to try and put the chan in my mouth while the aftertaste of the mapo tofu is still there. That was great. Oh, that was delicious. Just like I thought, this place is amazing. That was great. Crab omelet and egg chan with stir-fried mushroom and egg. Oh, there it is. It's Yuko. Who are you? Oh, I like Yuko. She's always so sad looking. I wish she would come with us. Hey, what are you doing? Come on, let's go. Yeah. Alright, so I guess because they don't stand out, I gotta go clicking on the shit. It's definitely not Big Yard. Is this a place? Yeah, this looks like a place. I'm coming! The sushi restaurant is next! Sushi! What's up? You seem tense. Because it's a sushi restaurant where the food doesn't come around on a conveyor belt. I've never seen that before. Oh, that's so sad. What? Are you making fun of me now? Have you ever been to a fancy sushi place? Moving on. What do you want to eat? Well, I'm definitely going for the omelet. Huh? The omelet? Oh, you don't get it at all. What? You know, egg was a dessert a long time ago. If you eat something sweet like that, you will ruin your fish. And when you eat sushi, you should always start with white fish. The way the experts do it is they eat clean tasting white fish first, then fattier fish, then sushi rolls. Oh, that's so boring. Geez, no wonder you don't get any girls. You're such a nerd. Oh, what? I wasn't going to. Anyways, let's go inside. TK, what are you going to start with? Some people think they know everything about sushi and keep going on and on about it. But the best way to eat it is the way you like it. Still I can't decide. Times like this, the best thing to do is look at the chef's recommendations. Oh, today's recommendation is squid. Okay, I'll start with that then. Sure thing, one squid coming right up. Okay, they're putting the sushi on my plate. You certainly don't get this kind of treatment at a cheap conveyor belt sushi place. Now then. Wow, it's plump, springy, and thick. It really looks delicious. I'll just put some soy sauce on and pop it in my mouth. Oh, it's amazing. Squid is a little bland, but the al dente texture and the unique taste complement each other beautifully. Okay, now that I've worked up an appetite, the next one is... That was delicious. Ugh, I'm stuffed. That was absolutely delicious. So this is what an expensive sushi place is like. Huh? You never knew what you were talking about, did you? Huh? Well, at least I didn't just order fish eggs. Everything you've ordered is eggs. You're obsessed. Also, when you left the restaurant, you said oisu, didn't you? I just wanted to try it out once. Is that not right? Oiso comes from the term Aiso wo Tsukasu. It is meant only by the staff to talk to the customers, never the other way around. Hey TK, wouldn't it be best if you wrote the report? Cool, that's great. That way I can focus on the eating part. Hey, don't just ignore me. So we got one more place to eat. This quest is really goofy and pointless. Oh, I guess we're building character. That's what we're doing here. Fantasy Mansion doesn't sound like a restaurant. That's not a restaurant either. Is this? No, that's like a magazine store. Oh, must be this. One of the best takoyaki in the universe. Okay, it's not him, I guess. Oh, is this it? Oh, wow, that seems like it'd be kind of hard to notice. Well, this place sure does have a lot of menu options for a tea house. Curry, pancakes, salty mackerel set meal. It's like this place serves all kinds of food. So, what are you having? Ah, they have an egg set meal. Free second helping. This is the egg and rice place that Kyoko said had an all-you-can-eat buffet. Oh, but they have a rice omelet meal as well. Rice omelet. Alright, let's go inside. TK, what do you want to order? A tea house. Cool, I like the retro feel of this place. The menu has so much on it, I really can't choose. Huh? Neapolitan pasta. Obviously the best pasta is from a pasta restaurant, but I like this place. Okay, I'll go for it. Your Neapolitan, sir, here you go. Nice bright red tomato sauce on thick spaghetti. Wow, this place really does good Neapolitan pasta. And look at that chopped sausage on top. I can't resist. Wow. After the taste of the tomato sauce is gone, the spice of the chili comes in strong. This is no kid's dish. Not bad at all. All the thing about putting grated cheese on top is some people put it on before they start, whereas I prefer to add it halfway through. That was delicious. Oh, if I'm stuffed. Price and taste are astonishingly good. The range of foods on the menu is very wide. Just what you'd expect from a Nakano restaurant. Yeah, looks like this place has a lot of regulars. Wow, you're really hungry today. That's the first time I've ever seen one single human stomach take such a beating. Maybe she stuffs it all in her tits. I think I'm done with this report. Time to get back to the office. Did you write the report, TK? Yeah, the report is good, but it's a pain in the ass to read. While we were eating, this guy just kept talking to himself and never spoke a word to the rest of us. Are they talking about me? Are they not using gender-neutral pronouns again? I picked a female character. Wow, I never thought you'd have such a talent for writing reports. So by the way, who is this undercover tester client anyways? He kept his true name hidden. I only know his web handle, so I don't actually know. Anyway, even if I knew, I'd have to keep that information confidential, so I couldn't say. Wah! Oh, come on, Kyoko, I really want to know. This undercover examiner, who the hell is he? He must be ready to burst after all those restaurants. How about some coffee? We can try a new blend. Use a kosho and sour cream. Ew, sour cream in a coffee? You are truly bonkers. Okay, so I guess I'm still going to Shinjuku. That was just a time sink, I guess. Now I know what all the main characters like to eat. And that's important. It feels like something's out to kill. A case came in from Detective Matayoshi. Hurry up and come. What, you felt something ominous in the air just now? Since when have you been so superstitious? It's probably nothing. Just get back here so we can get to work already. I should see if there's a new case. You told me to go check it out. You're just like, oh, there's a labyrinth entrance in Shinjuku, you should go. And then I go and you're like, hey, don't. Is it gonna be like some stupid shit where it's like, hey, Matayoshi here, I need you to go to Shinjuku. And I'm like, I was just there! That's what I'm gonna call it. I think that's what they're doing to me. One new case is this one here. Broad daylight. It's from Matayoshi. An invisible slasher is rapping in Shinjuku. Catch the culprit before something serious happens. Well, I guess there kind of was like a slashing thing just now. Maybe they tried to slash me, but I have a digital body, so they couldn't. I'll get more room in the bank. I don't want bank expansion. I want like farm expansion stuff. There's been a string of some real oddball incidents lately out in Shinjuku. Cars, trees, building exteriors, they're all getting sliced up. And with clean cuts too, like someone took a real sharp knife to them. All people aren't getting cut. That's good. Oh, thankfully nobody has actually gotten hurt by this so far. Right now it's just a case of trying to curb vandalism we're dealing with here. But it's heavy duty stuff getting damaged here. Imagine if people start getting targeted somewhere as dense as Shinjuku, it'd be a real problem. As long as we don't know who's behind this, we can predict what'll be next. And the police can hardly be bothered to get off their asses and... like this'll help us. It's after the last incident. See where this is going. Alright, we'll check it out for you. I've politely borrowed access to a security camera in Shinjuku so we can check out what it's been recording. I don't see anything. I damn well don't hear anything right now either. Doesn't look like I can find any of the actual crime scenes, though I'd wager that you've already checked on this much yourself. Really nothing left on there, huh? Oh, I just found something interesting. Here's my trusty assistant from a little while ago. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's what happened. I remember that. Wait, what was that flash of light just now? We might just have a real live Kamaitachi on our hands here. You've probably heard about them before from folktales, right? Kamaitachi are weasel spirits with claws as sharp as a sickle. To hear the stories tell it, they attack people by appearing inside a sudden whirlwind, cutting their victim's skin sharply in its wake. What probably really happens is that the people's skin get really dry. They can get cut up by small rocks blowing in the wind, or so we thought. Looking at this footage, I think it's safe to say that's no ordinary gust of wind. Knowing that there, well, could be an actual Kamayachi on the loose in Shinjuku. Putting fairy tales aside for the moment. What we do know is that light reflected off something. Maybe the wind somehow? Or a blade? Or maybe something else entirely, who knows? But that light definitely skimmed really close to your head there in that footage. If you hadn't felt anything ominous back there, you might have seen your head pop off your shoulders. Better stay sharp. You can only stay lucky for so long, you know. Head back to Shinjuku and investigate the surrounding area. Detective Matayoshi and I will stay here to analyze the footage some more. Okay, do that. I'll go back to the place I just was. That's not exactly how I called it, but that's close enough. Oh, it's a different place this time. There's a thin line coursing through here that looks like a burn mark. Wait, a burn mark? Found a burnt spot, you say? Anything else of note you found here? What's wrong? Did something feel off again? Flash of sunlight reflected off a window and blinded you. Looks like you froze Kyo for the time being. Oh wait, there she goes. She's moving again. Guess she's looking something up. When she's like this, she's lost in her own world. No point trying to talk with her. Looks like she'll be at it for a while. I hate ordering you around since you don't work for me, but would you mind looking around for more clues for us? I've had a lot of reports about this phenomenon come into the police department, so there could definitely still be something left to find. Oh, this was the first spot, right? Another one of those burn marks on the sidewalk. Ah! I feel it, that murderous intent again. I'm dodging like a pro. Is that the best you've got? Hey, it's me. I figured out what's going on. The culprit, whoever they are, is using reflections to their advantage. Have you ever heard of the Walkie-Talkie building? It's a super tall skyscraper in London that was at the center of a really bizarre incident. Basically, there were cars parked nearby that mysteriously had parts of them melted and warped. The The cause of it was the building's windows. The panes were installed in such a way that they reflected a sunbeam potent enough to damage cars. In this instance, though, we're not dealing with sun rays. Judging from the flash of light and those burn marks you found, they're probably dealing with lasers here. I'm still getting swiped at, I can hear it. But this isn't your ordinary laser pointer we're talking about. Only weapons-grade lasers could have such deep burns. The question is how someone managed to set them up all around Shinjuku and fire them off without people spotting them. There hasn't been any big power surge in the area. Could there be batteries? No, wait. The digital wave readings are fluctuating weirdly. Don't tell me they're using the digital waves as a substitute for microwaves in an impromptu maser? If that's the case, then... Hey, think you can trust in my deductions and your good luck to pull us through? I'm still dodging. Of course. I like that attitude. Then here's the deal. The culprit is aiming that laser at using every reflective surface in the area. We're going to use that to our advantage. The fact that a laser is bouncing around towards you means we can trace it back to its origin point. To do that, I'm crouched down now. You need to get into the line of fire. You have to time it well, or else you'll get a hole burn right through your skull. Do you get what I'm asking here? As soon as that laser's got you, I want you to connect jump to it and dive inside. You want me to dive inside a speeding laser? My thinking is correct, that laser is actually a type of digital wave. If it is, the instant that beam of light hits something, it forms a connection with the origin point and establishes a faux network of sorts. That's what should make it possible for you to connect jump into it. I know it sounds crazy, but you're easily the luckiest person I've ever known. You can do it. Trust yourself and tackle this head on. Just concentrate. If anyone can do this, it's you. Alright, so I've connect jumped into a speeding laser. That makes perfect sense. Well, I'm gonna go back and make sure I complete that other path. Oh, there's a Burgermon here. Man, finally, one of these with champion levels. Because you can actually revisit these areas in at the Digilab, so if I finally came across one with strong Digimon, that'd be a pretty good place to grind. Oh, there's a Tankmon right there. I don't think I've ever seen a Digimon just standing around in this place. Is Tankmon the one firing lasers at me? Wouldn't make a lot of sense when you consider that I've had a Tankmon, and after a Tankmon attacks, like with its best attack, it misses a turn, because it's delayed by recoil. Oh, he must be really close to the screen because his friggin' outline is super big. Optical Weapon Tankmon. Who are you? How did you find me here? Are you some army goon trying to take me back? You're not with the army. Well, I'm an optical weapon Digimon that broke out of a certain country's military. I was developed and trained to be a weapon capable of attacking the real world directly from cyberspace. But I hated it. I hated being worthless to them for any other purpose aside from that. And I hate anybody in the army who just tries to treat me like a weapon, so I ran away. You're wondering why I was attacking the city? But I was just practicing my techniques over the network to find something else I could do, that's all. Oh, so my lasers were shooting out into the real world without me even realizing it? Sorry about that. Try as I might, no matter how much I run away, I really am a mean old weapon in the end. I'm wrong. Because if I was a real weapon, there would have been casualties? You're really something. Hey, are you okay? You look alright, so I'm relieved to see you again. If something had happened to you, it would have made me look really terrible as a detective, so I'm glad to see you're okay. Detective? I knew it, you lied to me. You really are just a government dog. I'll make you pay for this, you two-faced scumbag. If you're so desperate to make me a weapon again, then I'll give you what you want and then some. Take this. Oh, I have a shit ton of Tankmon data. Alright, I'll take you seriously. Got a virus party up in this bitch. You're fucked now, boy. We're all Earth. Oh wait, is Earth electricity's weakness? I guess that would make sense. Since realistically, you know, like ground stuff. Yeah, it must be if it's a full ×2, I think. Sorry about your luck, Tankmon. We kick your shit in. That's enough. I get it. I'm nothing more than a weapon to be fired off. I know that after fighting you now. But if that's the life I have to lead, then I wish I'd never been created. Oh no, we didn't redeem him or anything? That's sad. So it was a program Digimon made by a foreign military, huh? Sorry I interrupted your conversation then. Guess I gummed up the works real bad. Real bad right when you'd won him over. Still, at least it put a stop to things, even though it ended poorly. It really did. Now it's become a serious situation. I mean, not only did you find a top-secret military weapon, you also, well, destroyed it. If we're not careful here, this could turn into an international incident that even threatens our security treaty with that country. Just when Japan finally got them to move their bases, too. That deal could vanish into thin air because of this. Oh, but don't think any of this is your fault. Even if it were to lead to World War III taking place, you shouldn't feel guilty. Okio, if I didn't know you better, I'd think you were actually being serious. Oh, but I really am. When am I not? Anyway, Lady Luck must really take a shine to you. To tell you the truth, there was actually one other thing that Flash of Light could have been. See, if it hadn't been a normal mazer, but instead of a phone-on mazer, you wouldn't be standing here talking to us right now. I detected fluctuations in the digital waves, which made me immediately determine that they were functioning as a mazer substitute. However, there was also the possibility that instead of microwaves being substituted, that it could have been ultrasonic waves. Rather than rely on photons, phonon mazers, like the name implies, rely on amplified phonons, which makes their properties fundamentally different. If you'd been facing a phonon mazer back there, you probably wouldn't have been able to use it like a normal network line and connect up. Now do you get how lucky you are? You did some great work out here today, kiddo. That's what youth is for in the first place, so keep it up. Thanks for almost killing me. Report back. I am back. I'm right here. I agree with what Detective Matayoshi said, so it's back to work for you, kiddo. Your next task awaits you. Oh, something's going on here, eh? And so, it's come to my attention that the acquisition of the Nile Corporation by Kamishiro Enterprises was illegal. Some rotten underlings did it on their own, with no permission, and although this was years ago, it was categorically correct, the wrong decision, and as such, I certainly will not let it slide. With that said, everyone who was even slightly involved, from the vice presidents down to the delivery boys, I fired them all, each and every one. Moving on. From here on out, I shall run the company personally as its CEO. Oh, so she's pretty much just making herself the antagonist now. In a complete change from the old organization, I shall now control the company directly. Decision-making will be faster and we'll be able to provide the string of new services our customers demand. I'd like to start by taking the first step today. There's a very major project I've had in mind for a while now that I'd like to announce, and that is a major update to Eden, our flagship service and the cornerstone of people's lifestyles everywhere. With this new update, you'll be able to do that, and this, and maybe even those things. Details are still a secret. We'll be hosting an early access demo event for people to try these new Eden updates ASAP. Please join us and experience for yourself our new sincerity, along with the new possibilities offered by Eden. So, we were just watching a commercial. We got slammed. Indeed, our opponent is not to be underestimated. They really got the upper hand. We were about to launch a raid on Kamishiro on the basis of the materials he obtained for us. When there was a leak, in the form of an internal announcement at Kamishiro regarding the raid. In other words, they admitted their guilt before we could pursue any charges. My superiors fell for it completely. They put an end to the case by seizing the evidence we'd prepared and arresting a scapegoat. It's a matter of speculation, but I suspect that it was Kishibe who ordered that announcement. This press conference must be part of her cunning scheme as well. She probably figured that if she got it to the press first, she could avoid the apologies and explanations that would invariably come later. But to couple that with announcements of her becoming the new CEO, as well as these new large-scale Eden updates, all at the same time. Give me the old razzle-dazzle, it's the Kishibe show she's running and she knows it. On the other hand, we did get evidence proving a connection between Kishibe and the demon hackers. But all the accounts associated with the demons have somehow been magically erased. It'll be tough to identify them in the real world. I see. Sorry, Kyo-chan. Just when we finally had Kamishiro by the tail, they got away. I need to apologize. Even if we'd rushed into things earlier, probably would have all turned out the same. Oh, it's from Nokia Urgent at K-Cafe. What's up? Come see me! Great, just when we're having a serious talk. At least use a ringtone that doesn't suck all the dramatic tension out of the room. Oh, call from Nokia Shiramine. Don't worry about us, just go. You know the saying, strike while the iron is hot. There's nothing we can do for right now. Waiting for her to make the first move is a valid plan on our part. Chapter 8. No stopping the Gale girls. Or we could put your assistant's skills to use. I swear, that kid might be a godsend from your father, sent from the great hereafter. Maybe rushing into things might not be the worst idea, just a little bit. Huh? There's no guarantee that half cyber form will be able to sustain itself forever, and if Kamishiro finds out whose body it is at the hospital, it won't end well, will it? Or possibly, it could be that they're leaving TK alone on purpose, that they've known the truth for a while now. Yeah, please don't kill my real body while I'm running around in a cyber body. Like I said, the day of reckoning has come for hackers who want to use Digimon for evil purposes. Oh, TK, you're late. Why are you always late like this? Back to what we were talking about. What do you mean by day of reckoning exactly? Isn't it obvious? We'll take out the hackers and save the Digimon. Hey, isn't that a bit high-handed? Losing to Faye earlier made it very apparent that I don't have the chops to do this on my own. That's why I'm planning on forming a tamer group to face off against those mean old hackers. Tamer group? You've both heard of a hacker team called the Judes? The Judes. They were a hacker team that was active a little while ago, right? That's right, Arata. Should have figured you'd know your stuff. Although members of the Judes were hackers, they never did anything evil that would have bothered ordinary users or Digimon. So what are you getting at? We can form a powerful team by gathering hackers like former Jude members and other like-minded folks. We'll call ourselves the Rebels, and we'll protect Digimon and Eden from evil hackers. What do you think? It's a totally great idea, right? Don't you think the name kicks butt? And Arata would be our leader, of course. There's no one else better for the job. What? Well, you're such an incredible hacker. You saved me that time I was attacked in Kowloon. Oh, and you'll be a rebel too, TK. It's okay, don't worry. I'll make you the vice assistant later, okay? There, then it's decided. And is the Rebels a good name? We should also go with the Digimon Helpers, or DH for short. No thanks. What? You won't do it? Wait, why not? How come? Oh, is it because you don't like the word leader? In that case, you can just be the boss, or the captain, or El Jefe, or whatever you prefer. I don't have time for your game of make-believe. Game of make-believe? I'm busy searching for the cause of that crazy sickness. You can go do what you want. Hey, TK. Is it really the best time for you to be hanging out with someone like her? I need to talk to you. Come to Shinjuku later. I'll be waiting. What's up with that? This bites! Fine, he doesn't have to join us. We can do it without him, right, TK? Yeah? Hey you. You're Yuko Kamishiro, right? I heard about you from TK. What are you doing in a place like this? Kyoko told me what was going on. She said TK would be here. You have business with TK? TK is in here with a loudmouth. You had a very serious look on your face. What were you looking at? Oh, nothing. What? Oh, she's drooling over hamburgers. Huge portions, thick and juicy hamburgers, extra rice free year round. I forgot how much she loves food. You hungry? Okay then, I'll see you around. Oh, I want to take Yuko out to eat. She's always so sad and afraid of everyone. Ah, I'm so angry. What is that hood wearing? What is it with that hood wearing punk? He must be thinking he's all that. Look at me, I'm such a nihilist. I'm so cool, I'm so hot. Well, whatevs. It means there's only one solution. I'll be the leader. What's that look for? You don't have to be so shocked or dubious. TK, you'll help me recruit new members, yeah? What? Why that big long pause there? You don't wanna? You don't want to? Now I'm really worried about the future. Oh, no need to worry. I've got a clear goal in all this. I think Yugo from the Zaxxons will understand what I'm saying a little better. Whatever will be, will be. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's start out by trying to invite Yugo. Oh, we gotta keep Faye completely out of it. Well, she's kind of a creeper, isn't she? She talks funny and her style is a bit, she's definitely a perv. Pervert with a capital P. Pervert? What? Are you a friend of TK's? Seems you're in the middle of something. I'll come back some other time. Oh no, we're not in the middle of anything. We're certainly not talking about perverts. Huh? Well, wait up. Aren't you Yuko Kamishiro from Kamishiro Enterprises? Yes. Whoa, she really is your friend, TK. Well, I wouldn't go that far. So hey, does that mean that we're your friends too? What? I mean, right? That friend of a friend is a friend. That's been the way things have been since for like ever. Yes, well, I'm Nokia Shirmine. Call me Nokia, or Akino if you'd like. That was my nickname back in elementary school. Can I call you Yuko? Or Yukorn would be totally adorbs. Alright, I'll be back later. Sure thing, Yuko, later. The funny thing about you is you've got some pretty well-developed relationships considering how poorly developed your character is. That seemed a little fourth wall breaking. Anyway, let's go to Kowloon and find Yugo. What? Are you going to report in at the agency? Roger that, let's meet in Kowloon then. Same place as before, hurry up. Oh, that was fast. Are you done with your business with your friend? The rebels. A friend of a friend is a friend? I have no idea what you're talking about, but you seem the type to be easily embroiled in trouble. What happened to Detective Matayoshi? He just went home a few moments ago. We're going to wait for Kamishiro to make their next move. For now, you have some free time. Helping your friends might be a good use of your time right now. You never know how the wheels of fate will turn. After all, as they say, one good turn deserves another. Huh? One good turn deserves another. You're saying I'm using that proverb wrong? Heh. That's what you think. Go look up the correct meaning. No, because I don't care that much about those things. What do you call it when a Digimon looks like an 8-bit sprite? That's called dot.